Things to look out for when you're reading press releases that might flag to you that the numbers aren't PRMS compliant. If you hear the term technical reserves or pre-economic limit reserves, by definition, that term doesn't make any sense. There has to be an economics limits test. If someone says they've got 1P or 2P or 3P probable resources, well, the term doesn't make sense. They're either reserves or resources. If someone says they got potential reserves, well, that's sort of like being a little bit pregnant. I mean, you have reserves or you do not have reserves. You can't have potential reserves. It doesn't happen. It's not unusual to see numbers quoted that they call it 1P, 2P, or 3P OOIP, which is original oil in place, or GIP, gas initially in place. Those are in place volumes. They're not reserves. There's day and night difference. So you must always understand when you're reading a release, are they talking reserves or prospective resources, or are they talking in place volumes, discovered or undiscovered? It's total day and night difference. The last two that sort of make me crazy are, it's not unusual to see people add their reserves, which are something you're quite confident of, to contingent resources, which you're less confident of, and prospective resources, which you have very low confidence level in ever producing. And adding them together and coming up with a big number, well, the big number really has no significance. Those three components, reserves, prospective, and contingent, must be dealt with on their own. Anybody who's quoting prospective resource volumes without the chance of discovery is not giving you all the information you need to make an informed decision. They must give you the chance of what we call the chance of discovery, or maybe the geological probability of success. There's no sense having a huge, huge number of something that's undiscovered without knowing what the chance of discovering it is.